Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Herbert Pfende and I'm back again with another interesting health video where I'm looking at the popular question: is juicing fruits healthy? Is fruit juicing healthy? Special welcome to you if this is your first time. I'm sharing very simple, basic health information, but which is powerful enough to enable you to prevent the risk of developing some serious health conditions. So today I'm looking at apples, juicing apples, and I have selected my 5 apples. I'm estimating I will make 240 mils of apple juice from using 5 apples. So I've already cut my apples. Don't worry about the oxidation. So please subscribe, like and share if you have not already done so, because this information could help someone who is having some health issues. See you after this. Many people have asked me the question, which juicer should I buy? And I always respond with another question: what is it that you want to juice? And almost invariably, many people answer back and tell me they want to juice some fruits. And at the top of the list is apples, oranges, pineapples. Many people say that they have heard that juicing is healthy. So many people are prepared to spend from 300 to 450 pounds to buy a juicer with the purpose to juice some fruits, that's oranges, apples, pineapples, because they believe it is healthy. And there are many health conscious people who are living a lifestyle of juicing fruits, believing they are actually improving their health. Now, this video is not meant to say that we should never juice fruits. But what I'm trying to say here is that a lifestyle of juicing fruits and drinking fruit juices is not very good for our health. You need to watch this video to the end, because we are going to put this belief to the test. So I've already cut my apples into balls, and we want to see how many apples are going to give us a glass of 240 mils of apple juice. Right, so we are going to start juicing. This is my first bowl. Let's see how many apples we are going to use. I'll start my juicer. So that's 1 apple juiced. Now we come to the second apple. Now the 4th apple. Right, you have just seen me make 240 mils of juice. That's a real fresh apple juice. The word fresh, we use it carelessly. It's not really fresh. You saw the apples oxidizing before I started juicing. How many calories are in 240 mils of juice? There is about 118 calories of sugar in this 240 mils of juice. Now, just for interest's sake, I'm going to get you to see the difference between homemade apple juice and the one we buy from the shops. Let me show you. This is apple juice from the shops. Now, I just want you to look at the difference between these two juices. Just look at this. This is the store-bought juice and this is the homemade. Do you see the difference? I'm not going to be talking about this at the moment, but I just want you to see the kind of processing done to this juice and what the fresh homemade squeezed apple juice looks like. It's cloudy. This one is processed to look clear because consumers like things that look clean. And this is the amount of pulp that has come out of this juicing process. Now, if I eat one whole apple like this one, I would have consumed about 116 calories. That's eating the apple with the skin and the pulp and everything. That's 116 calories. And by eating the juice from 4 apples, because I used 4 apples, I would have consumed 118 calories. Now, when you look at the numbers, it looks like you have eaten the same calories, 116 versus 118. But did you know The way the body processes sugars from an apple when you have eaten a whole apple and the way the body processes fruit juice is completely different. When you eat an apple, you chew it and you swallow some chunks of apple unless you have an obsessive compulsive disorder to blend the apple in your mouth. Many times we eat apples, whether oranges and pineapple, we'll chew but we'll swallow some big pieces which the body has to break down, which means the body has got to extract the sugar out of breaking down the pulp and it will absorb the sugar. Now this is a process and it takes time. Therefore, if I eat 118 calories from an apple, it will take time to be absorbed by the body because it has to be broken down, and therefore the sugar in an apple has no substantial impact on blood sugar levels because it's well calibrated. When God created these fruits, He put just enough sugar for us to eat as whole. The problem that's happening now, the processing that is happening in many different foods, is concentrating the calories, removing the roughage and resulting in a concentration of sugar. So this is slow sugar absorption and is very healthy to the body. But when you drink fruit juice, and it has a lovely taste compared to the one you buy from the shops. When you drink fruit juice, the body has no problem processing it because there is no roughage, so the sugar will simply shoot into the system and cause blood sugar levels to rise and an insulin spike. If you know what this leads to, it leads to weight gain because you are flooding your body with excess calories that it doesn't need. So there is a big difference between 118 calories from fruit juice and 116 calories from eating an apple. So which is healthier between these two? It's healthier to eat your fruits. So if you understand what I'm saying, try to make an effort to avoid drinking too much juice and eating more of whole fruits because these are healthy. Now, what is the problem with fruit sugar? Fruits contain a sugar which is called fructose. Now, if you know the difference between glucose and fructose, the difference that causes serious health issues is that fructose does not go into the bloodstream like glucose. Fructose is only processed by the liver. Fructose acts like alcohol because the only organ that can process fructose is the liver, which means if you flood your liver with fructose every time, it will lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver, which is a beginning of serious problems, and it will lead to the accumulation of fat in the midsection. If you know what I'm talking about obesity. So now, am I saying that fructose is not a good nutrient? No. Fructose is very good as long as we consume it in the fruit. It will give us absolutely no problem, even if you eat 4 apples at once. But fructose, when it's extracted from the fruits and concentrated into a juice, it is likely to cause us a problem. Now, the World Health Organization recommends that we drink no more than 150 mils of juice per day. That is for adults, and it's much less for children. But many times we are drinking this full glass. If you look at this glass, it will be probably 400 mils. We pour our juice into a glass and fill it up every time. Can you imagine how many calories you consume from this glass of juice? And many of us have got the habit of drinking this much juice. The World Health Organization recommends that every adult drinks no more than 150 mils of juice if you want to be healthy. But because it's difficult to control, the best I would recommend is eat as much fruit as you want. Now, you have seen that it has taken 4 apples to make this amount of juice. Now, if you were to eat apples, how many would you eat? For me, I would eat just 1 apple and I would be full because I would be satisfied. The roughage gives satisfaction. But when you drink juice, there is absolutely no roughage, and many times you are not really satisfied because you haven't filled up your tummy with the roughage. So I would advise you to eat more fruits. It will save you from obesity. It will save you from all other metabolic issues. Let's train our children to eat more fruits. Look at the pulp I'm going to throw away. If you understand anything about the benefits of fiber, you are going to stop this habit of juicing. So now, why should we buy juicers if we should use them so minimally? I'm going to show you in one of my coming videos the things that you can juice with no negative impact to your health. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching.